Now let's take a look at how the coronavirus has affected world economies. Remember, it's not just the impact on India, but other economies as well. We've prepared here the details of that. Take a look at that. So while India stands at 1.9, China is at 1.2, and the ones that have really suffered are Japan, US, UK, Germany at -7. France is at -7.2, while Italy, which was one of the worst hit countries, recording thousands of fatalities at -9.1. And this source is, of course, the IMF. And remember, take a look at that of how economies have suffered worldwide. Now, to boost sectors hit hard by the coronavirus pandemic, sources are telling India today that the centre is working on a possible second stimulus package, which means, according to the sources, the stimulus may come in the form of a staggered booster doses. The second package is expected to focus on small and medium industry that have been hit by the pandemic. The government is considering some demands of the MSME sector, like an extension of the GST payment and the waiver of water electricity bills. Centre is also mulling a cash relief for migrant workers and the economically weak to boost demand as they ease manufacturing curves. Now, these relief measures are likely to be announced in phases in the next few days to come. And just a short while ago, I had spoken to India Today's National Affairs editor Rahul Srivastav. Listen in. Rahul, should this be seen really as a big relief, but also timely? Plus the 60% funding that has been increased for the states as well to battle the coronavirus crisis. According to you, what should be the key takeaways?
See, Pooja, what we can say from what the RBI governor announced today, that the government is working at not a big bang, splashy kind of a stimulus package, but instead of a phased, staggered, and targeted kind of booster shots for the economy. The focus is more on creating more conducive atmosphere, removing the hurdles, removing the distress, and promoting growth in which businesses and entities can stand on their own feet and sustain themselves over a longer period. It's not a one-time off kind of a stimulus in which the government and the RBI seem to be working together. If you see all the moves today, the RBI has improved the liquidity situation. Those who disburse the liquidity, they have been empowered. State governments' fiscal elbow room has been increased. Those who are actually the recipients of liquidity, for them the conditions have been eased. Also, those who had borrowed, their capability to return the loans and solvency has been maintained. In case there are defaults, banks have been empowered. So what one can say, it's a very wholesome kind of attempt by the RBI. Now, this is part, Pooja, which I would like to explain to the viewers, of a larger attempt by the government, which is going on at this moment. Top sources are saying that a larger, through a slew of measures and booster shots, the government is planning few things. For example, say the MSME sector. Today, the focus was NBFC and lending and other sectors and regulatory measures. What is expected is that the government is even considering, say, payroll security. Now, what payroll support means that if MSMEs are unable to pay salaries, there is retrenchment, perhaps a support for them so that they can tide over. There is also an idea that the service sector can be helped. On the demand side, there is an attempt also to ensure that can the migrant workers be provided certain amount of cash. So the demand and supply, both sides are likely to be improved so that the economic activity can be improved. And the idea perhaps is to have a more wholesome, organic growth of economic revival instead of just putting a stimulus.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.